It's now time for Party Chat Sports.
The only thing else I got to say is, how about this, Cowboys?
Welcome back, everybody, to Party Chat Sports. Happy 4th of July, first of all. Happy 4th of July. Whoa, Grogu.
He's armed and dangerous.
Grogu's packing over here. He's strapped, he's packing. But welcome back, everybody. It's been 2 months. May 3rd was the last time that we had more than one person on a pod here at Party Chat Sports. This is getting put out July 4th. So welcome back, everybody. We've got myself, Caleb Gill. We've got Dylan Schroeder. We've got Drew Nelson. And then we got Grogu filling in for Cam Braun. This is going to be a fun episode. There's not a lot going on here. It's the summer, and that's kind of why we haven't really been able to get together for these episodes. We've had a few episodes sprinkled in. Dylan's had a couple put out there. I've had a couple episodes. And make sure, if you haven't already, go check those out.
Had zero.
Dylan's definitely... Yes.
That's on you.
Why I didn't mention you because of that reason.
It's
but
okay.
Made a couple TikToks and
It's
made
okay.
a draft
This is
video.
true.
They're
So
coming.
watch
This
our
is
draft
true.
video, guys. It's pretty.
It's a
lot
little.
of knowledge.
Draft video
from that.
is
It's a
that
little
draft video
old.
is pretty good. A lot of the stuff is starting to look
lot
a
of
little
knowledge.
dated. I don't know if knowledge is the word I would use, but again, if you haven't checked out our stuff, do make sure you check it out at Party Chat Sports everywhere. But let's get into today's episode here on the 4th of July. Like I mentioned, we had a fun one. Dylan, why don't you lead us into what you got planned for us, or what we've got planned for this episode?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, real quick, I think we should just shout out that NCAA or EA College Football 25 is right around the corner. We're all very excited. It's going to be a great time for sports fans and college football fans everywhere.
Yeah,
Can't wait. It's going to be great.
not losing any of you.
Yeah, Cam thinks he's just going to come back and face the NCAA 14 veterans that are me, Gil, and Cade, friend of the channel. And, he keeps winning Madden 24 Cupcake Super Bowls. So we'll see. We'll see what
This
translates.
is a cupcake one. Hold on, I gotta go all the way around. Apparently,
He has a Madden 21 trophy, for those that didn't know.
actually,
Why don't we get into today's video? We are going to, like Gil said, it's going to be a little fun today because there's not much going on. Training camp ain't started yet for a lot of teams. We're going to do an NFL franchise QB draft. So basically just, if you were in Madden starting a franchise and you did the fantasy draft, basically the same thing. We are all starting, a new franchise, and we are going to draft who we would want for the quarterbacks. We're going to do 5 rounds. We'll do serpentine order, snake draft here. The order is going to go Cam, Gil, myself, Drew, and if, like I said, all bets are off. You have nobody on your roster. Who are you starting your roster off with at the head of your huddle under center to lead your team to glory? Cam, take it away. Who is the first overall pick?
I have a question.
Okay.
Are we taking Cap into?
No.
Okay.
No cap.
So
This is just who you want as your quarterback. This is your 5-team QB roster, essentially. No cap, just all. It's a fantasy roster. It's the best way to think about it.
all right. Well, with that being in mind, I was gonna go JJ McCarthy to show my homework. Got to be faithful to him. Got a lot of faith in him. But
That's crazy.
with that being said,
Hold on.
Study
pause,
this
pause,
turnaround.
pause,
Study
pause.
the turnaround on that.
yeah.
on.
What would you like? What's going on?
All
right, Cam, here comes your future.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. It's like Inception. JJ McCarthy.
What?
Yeah, and he was an internal. He was eternal.
Wait a
Seth.
minute,
There
is
it
he
is.
showing the actual? Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
I had to turn it down because there's
Can I,
some
the video
vulgar.
because no one's gonna be able to hear the audio when
Yeah.
the final recording goes up. So.
Exactly.
Go to
Question.
TikTok and see the video he's talking
Do
about.
I have a chance for rebuttal on that? Can I? Can I?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, I feel like that's got it.
For
Is he your
months.
actual pick? Is he your pick at 1-1?
No.
This is. I will say
Oh, no.
like you have to take into account age. Like Aaron Rodgers shouldn't be a top pick because he's 40 and going to retire next year. So like I think a lot of that does have to be brought into
It
this.
does. It does.
Okay.
That's why my pick. I guess I'm gonna have to do a Minnesota episode to talk about that. But
You should.
here, let me tell Grogu the pick here. Through the Force, obviously. Good. All right. So with the first pick, the quarterback that you want,
Hello.
the best quarterback in the league is C.J. Stroud out of the Houston Texans. He's young.
Wow.
He's powerful.
You're just saying
He
stuff
has
right
the
now.
best throwing motion we've ever seen in NFL history. The quarterback of Bedford, the quarterback of the high school that Gil and I are at right now. I sent him that video, and he has asked me probably about 4 or 5 times about C.J. Stroud and his throwing mechanics, and he wants me to send me more. C.J. Stroud is the truth. He's going to win 4 or 5 Super Bowls, 4 or 5 MVPs of any kind. He's your number one quarterback that you're drafting because he's also on that rookie contract for 3 more years. You have to that's what I wanted to take into effect because you have a top tier quarterback on that contract. Yeah, it's C.J. Stroud, no doubt.
I mean, that's who I was going to take because I thought you were going to take the smart choice.
That's laughable, or is that for? No, okay, hold on. That's crazy because this is
And I'm
Drew's
able to set
favorite
that aside and
traitorous Ohio
realize I'm
State
not
quarterback.
picking him first. He might be the youngest good option, but well, did we
With the
did we
contract,
not? Yeah,
you're paying him $500K.
You're not paying him $500K.
We're paying him 0.
in
And
the Madden salary cap.
He is a lot more than $500K.
Yes, of course he is, but he's a rookie after his first year. So
it shouldn't have.
He
that
still
is
makes-
awesome. That came into
Moving
effect
on.
in my decision.
that's still like 20 mil, by the way.
Anyway, I think
Why
think
is that
a good-
questionable?
I think a lot of reasons as to why he shouldn't be the number 1 pick
Yeah,
is
All right,
probably
there we
going to
go.
be
Back on track.
coming in the number 2 pick here. Gil, go ahead.
Yeah, because Patrick Mahomes is already
Yeah.
in in the conversation for the greatest of all time, and he's still he's in the prime of his career. If you're giving me a chance to start a team, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. If even we're doing a complete draft, right? He's the best player in the league. It's Patrick Mahomes, 3-time Super Bowl winner. How many MVPs has he already won? This is without a question. This is the choice, and he fell to me at number 2. So. We're looking pretty
wild.
good here on Team.
Congratulations.
Eternal Sadness.
That's
It's
wild.
looking pretty. We're looking good. We're looking happy here for Eternal Sadness.
Ohio State at the
Yeah.
top manifested
That's-
it.
That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, so that was
We
the
got-
correct. That was the correct pick. I was actually thinking of considering C.J. Stroud here at number 3. I'll be honest, just because
I was
I
thinking of
didn't.
him at 2 because I thought
didn't-
Mahomes.
Wait a minute.
I'll be 28.
Wait, question. Isn't Mahomes
29.
almost 30?
I will fact check this.
29.
Patrick Mahomes is 29.
And I drafted
He's
a guy
28.
that throws
28.
just
Yeah,
as
but
good.
quarterbacks don't.
Maybe
quarterbacks
I
don't
drafted
hit
a
the
guy that
wall
throws
that
just as
running backs
good,
hit.
maybe better, and he is what? Start is 23.
Yeah, that's
6
great.
years younger. If I'm starting
Okay.
my franchise,
He's not almost
give me the
as
guy
good,
that's
bro.
almost as good.
You're gonna
Just
make
needs to
me hate
learn
him
a
like I
little
hate
bit more,
T-Law because of
and
the
give me
stupid
six-
hype over a
give me
season
6
where
more-
he did
No,
good,
Drew,
but we're overinflating him. We're overinflating him. He lost to the Panthers, brother.
I'm talking.
He lost to Bryce Young.
I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it.
Okay.
I am not talking about the season at all.
That's
I'm
great.
talking about his
Let's see
accuracy
it on the field, though.
and his poise and
Projecting.
him in general.
You
Our
project him
quarterback,
versus a quarterback who has three
is the
Super
win
Bowls
loss
already,
stat?
so
Is the win loss
I'm
stat a
just saying.
quarterback stat?
Yeah, so you
That's
could
fine.
have
23 years
you could
younger,
have
let's
I'm
do it.
starting my
15 years.
franchise with the guy that's
6 years
23 years
younger.
younger if I'm drafting my whole
Many
team.
years younger?
Or not 23 years younger, he's 6
Five.
years younger.
Okay. Let's just verify. So you could have 15 years of the greatest quarterback of all time, or maybe 15 years of like a quarterback that's
You're
promising.
using a Tom Brady as your
That's where
as like
Mahomes
the,
is. He's in
Okay,
that conversation.
but
Would you
playing
rather
at the
Tom-
level that he's playing. I'm saying with moving around as much as he moves around now, you're telling me he's going to be able to do that at 40?
You don't.
He's got the greatest
Tell
arm
me he's
of all
going to do
time.
that at 40. Tell me he's going to do that at
He
40.
just
He
said
doesn't
he's
even do
doing
that
that
now.
at 40. Like,
No,
what are
but
we
he's
talking
23.
about?
That's 6 more years.
The glazing here is.
All right. I think let's get it back on track. It's my pick.
Yeah, who we got?
We've talked about that for a while. I got my video. If you haven't watched it, go watch my QB power ranking video from last week. There was a surprise number 2 on there, and that's going to be my pick. It could be controversial because he's really not labeled as a winner. But once Mahomes is off the board, is anybody labeled as a winner? Not really. Jay Herbo is my pick here at number 3. Another young guy, great arm, great piece to build a franchise around, something that the Chargers have continuously failed to do. Justin Herbert, free Jay Herbo, one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. He plays awesome.
I was hoping he was going to be there at 5 for me, but
we are getting a little funky right now.
So, with number 4,
Put me at 1.
it's
That's
pretty
all I'm
easy.
gonna say.
I
You knew this was
didn't
going to
Josh
happen.
Allen at number 4.
I'm thinking Madden.
You
What
are.
are you saying what
Yeah.
for, bro?
What?
Draft
You
like
actually get a pretty
JT
nasty
Barrett
serpentine right here.
I'm just asking
Lions
what?
coaching squad. All right, it's Josh Allen.
I
pretty
draft
easily.
Field next, I'm telling you.
Yeah, every day, 7 days a week. I'm
Over-
thinking Josh
over
Allen
Burrow?
or Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. Exactly. Find out what
7 days a week and twice
we'll
on
find out
Sundays.
this year. We'll find
Joe
out this
Burrow
year.
has been to a Super
I mean,
Bowl,
one of them's been to a
but he
Super Bowl.
lost.
How
Joe
good he
Burrow
is.
hasn't done anything in 2 years.
Doesn't really matter. It's like the battle of who
But
wants to be
neither
is Josh
Mahomes'
Allen.
child more. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Allen because
He wants to be second.
he's just a
best,
freak,
essentially. It's
and
like-
anytime you can get a freak who's also pretty good at playing quarterback, I think that's a good choice. So that's my choice. And funny thing is I could take Burrow here at 5 too if I wanted. So, what do I want? What do I want?
Are you?
Don't do it.
Are you keeping it in the big D? Are you going?
Is
All right.
There's
Yeah,
still a pretty big
maybe.
name on the board, I'd say.
There's a couple, but
the big name?
You're on the clock here, Bucko.
One of the bigger names left. I'll go ahead.
Who's milking
and not
this?
Draft him. So. I really was expecting Jay Herbo to be here, so he kind of ruined that. We'll take Burrow. Take Burrow. Good thing because he's the backup. So when he gets hurt for
Burrow
the first
off the board.
6 weeks of
Surprising,
the season,
I
I'll
think.
still have Josh Allen rolling, and then
yeah,
we're chilling. Can't go wrong.
that's a good 4 or 5 right there.
I really
Those-
wanted to take
those-
Dak, but
Pretty good.
I didn't want to get killed.
You're looking pretty good there.
Yeah, no, you're just going to have.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think much more
you
needs
got
to be said
anything else
about
you want
Josh.
to
I
elaborate
think
there on Josh Allen, Joe Burrow at the
got a
4-5?
little too excited too quick. Take notes, Cam. But I think mostly it's not necessarily his like skill. It's just he can't seem to be healthy, and the wrist injury could be scary. We'll see if that ends up being a
Durability.
thing or if it's just another injury that can be healed. All right.
CJ Stroud is 23.
Okay.
But the season of playoffs, I don't want to hear nothing. Don't tell me to take notes.
Okay.
Anyways,
Dylan,
yeah,
who you got with your
I
second pick?
I talked about Burrow a lot in my QB power rankings and how he's really getting into some overrated territory here because he hasn't done anything in 2 years now. It's been 3 seasons since he's done anything of relevance, and that team's just getting worse. You know, he's getting more expensive. His wide receiver one's getting more expensive, so he's losing some weapons. So we'll see how the Bengals actually do this year, if they can keep the momentum in a loaded division. Or what. But speaking of that division, it makes my pick pretty easy. I really didn't want to have to do this, but I can't.
Then don't.
I can't ignore that. No, I can't let you get that kind of team. Lamar Jackson's my pick. The talent is there. Do I say he can't throw quite often? Yeah, I do.
Did he?
But at the end of the day, he did have an MVP season,
He did
and
not.
Two-time
He
MVP.
had one of. Yeah, he made.
He did,
Brock
Drew.
Purdy throw
He
a
did.
full
He
pick.
did.
That's
He did
crazy.
He went
couple
into
years
San
ago.
Fran and dismantled the team.
One of the worst statistical seasons of a
Yeah,
MVP.
guess what? And
we've
that team
seen.
also dismantled you.
It's my
So,
it's my turn.
what is that?
It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my
Hey,
turn.
Hey, that's fine.
Based on what?
It doesn't
It's my
matter
turn.
because he was better
It's
than
my turn.
everybody else.
It's my turn.
Yes.
It's my
Dylan,
turn.
whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Who else?
Not
Who else?
crazy.
Are you gonna say Dak?
You might
That's
actually not
crazy.
zero ball. It's crazy.
Don't you dare say Dak should have been
You're changing
MVP.
your title.
You're not gonna bring that up now.
You're changing your title.
I'm just
If you
letting you
take-
know Dak
let's
should
just-
not have been
This guy doesn't know
MVP.
anything.
No
If you take
shot
the
in
playoffs out
hell.
of it,
Dak should
Yes.
not have
whoa,
been MVP.
whoa.
Heck.
It's a regular season
Hold on.
award there,
Lamar's
Bucko.
postseason record
I
is just
understand
as
it's a
bad as
regular
Dak's.
season award.
Oh, that's
What are you looking up there?
You wish.
Dak compares to Kirk Cousins, and that says enough. I mean, the stats are there.
Copium.
I don't. I
You
like
have copium
exactly what I
injected
have
in
right
your
now.
veins at all times.
No, you don't.
Which
Yeah, I
is-
do.
I'm riding for my boy.
So
Listen,
let's
you
just look
ride
at
it.
the,
Listen, you ride or die
let's
for your
just
team,
look
no
at
matter
the
what.
stats. Hey, let's
have
play.
to, like, blind.
The Texans phase
It's my turn.
was for the views.
It's my turn. Stop talking. Let's just play blind quarterback resume for a second. Would you rather have the quarterback that threw for 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, or 4,500 yards,
There are none,
36
'cause
touchdowns, and
he
9
didn't play in like
interceptions?
6
Give me the
fourth
garbage time
quarters.
stats.
So
The what? The what now?
choking because you know which one's better.
Well, I understand that part. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Moving on.
well, it's like, I honestly did not care. I just wanted to know the WL.
Anyway,
Give me the
It's my turn.
WL ratio.
it's my
Give me
turn.
the WL ratio.
Lamar Jackson is a very
Only
good
reason I
NFL
couldn't pick
quarterback.
him
and
is
if you were
because I
starting
didn't
your
want
franchise,
too
you would
athletic,
want him
like,
on your
run
team.
around.
End of
dudes.
discussion.
100%.
Gil, it's your turn. Well, I mean,
Really?
I'm not
You
treating
could
this
get
draft.
another-
I'm not treating this draft as if all 5 are going to be ending up on my team. I'm treating this draft as in every time it's my pick
Fair.
with who's available on the board, who
Best
is
player.
the best player to start your franchise with. Because if I drafted Jay Herbo number 1, quarterbacks 2, 3, 4, and 5 are not playing. So that's how I'm treating it. I'm not building a roster of 5 quarterbacks. I'm just making 5 individual picks that would be the best quarterback to start a franchise with based on who's
Yeah,
on the board.
Your
that's
second
what I'm
pick
doing
must be
too.
the
I feel
starter,
like it's
Cam,
stupid
so I
to say
don't
it's
know
a depth chart.
On the weird
So-
roster.
All right, Gil, it's your
Whoever said
turn.
Well, yeah, but like, what are the chances so you're gonna draft like 3 amazing quarterbacks?
Dude, we need
gonna
that
draft
presidential
5,
debate
actually?
mic. We need to turn off the mics, presidential debate style.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna draft with Drew's logic,
Gil,
it
it's your
doesn't matter
turn,
who's
dog.
quarterback. The O line
Hold on.
is not gonna matter.
Gil, it's your turn, dog.
I know.
Who you
I was just
picking?
waiting for that
Go ahead,
last
go.
Thing to come out.
Yeah, let's go.
No,
I'm
Gil.
going to take the guy that should have won MVP last year. I'm going to take Dak Prescott here.
That's the guy that created
You
Daki's
said that,
ass.
yeah.
I did.
What is that
I
even?
did
What?
I did say Dak is ass for a long time, and now I say it more ironically because
Thank you.
like I wish
Because
I
it's
had
funny.
Dak Prescott on my team, and Dak is
It's
ass.
funny. Yeah.
It's funnier.
I've said it when Dak becomes a free agent. If the Steelers could sign him, they should do it, and that immediately puts him into like a division favorite.
There's only a handful of teams that would be dumb not to look into Dak if he does hit the open market. And the handful of teams are probably the ones that are quarterbacked by the guys that have already been off the board in this draft. Mostly 3/4 of the NFL should look and keep their eye on the Dak Prescott situation, see how that unfolds, and dip their toes in the water if he does hit the open market because he's a franchise quarterback.
He comes off the board 7th in our draft, and I had him 6th in my power ranking.
That's pretty close. It's pretty close. This is a guy that, doesn't have the playoff resume, but does have the regular season resume, and he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I can't deny that at this point. He's had too many good seasons. One thing that there's a guy that I friends with from college. One thing that he says is if you take away the best season and the worst season. So his worst season was like 2 years ago when he got the turnover machine. That was kind of his moniker was he was turnover prone. If you take that away, if you take his best season away, what do you have? That's who this guy is. And if you look at that, you take away his best and you take away his worst, those are still pretty damn good numbers in there. Like, those are franchise quarterback, you are winning ball game type numbers, and most teams will be happy with that. So with my second pick, I'm pretty pleased with Dak Prescott here.
Team's kind of goated, but Cam, you got the snakes, so you got two picks here.
Kirk Cousins, J.J. McCarthy. Cardale Jones. Terrell Pryor.
Are you guys done?
Yeah, we're done. Sorry. Go ahead.
I ran
Go ahead.
out.
Who's your pick?
No, it's all right. Would you we could add Kenny Guyton in there too. And throw in Todd Beckman. Led him to the national championship. Could have
You're
done a
listening
Super
to
Bowl.
names I've never heard before.
Yeah, that's fine. If you have never heard of Kenny Guyton, you're uncultured in college football.
I've heard you ramble about him.
Anyway, my turn, in the wise words of Dylan Schroeder. So the way I'm doing this is I'm looking at the roster on Madden. All teams, QBs. And I'm going up and down. So a lot of
he
the...
is on Madden right now.
I can hear the clicking, dude.
So, looking at everything, it looks like a lot of the...
He's got the high speed.
What we're looking at is some of the higher quarterbacks right now are like Matt Stafford. In real life, we're looking at Matt Stafford. We're maybe looking at... I'm not putting Cousins up there. I'm not going to be the one to draft him. So, Drew's not going to draft Hurts, so I have my guy. I would throw Purdy in there, but I would hope the team is drafted phenomenally. But I think I'm going to go... Oh my gosh, all suck.
But you got to make two picks.
All right, we're going to go with the... We're going to be smart first. Going to get a veteran. We're going to go Matt Stafford.
I like that.
And then we're going to say, this team has a better team. We're going
Talk
Purdy
yourself out of it
because of
already.
his age. No, we're not.
Ew.
Hold on. Back up. That was a mistake.
What the heck, dude?
That was a mistake at the podium. We're going J.J. McCarthy because of his age. Kevin O'Connell's the coach.
You could have had him in the fifth. You could have had him with the last overall pick. No one else was taking him.
He's my guy. I'm drafting him high, letting him know I'm giving him the contract that he needs at the start. I don't have to pay him for another 5 years. I'm taking J.J. McCarthy.
He's
Brother
got
was
two
not
laugh
even near
tracks
my
in one
board.
Off
video.
the board.
I
Off the
guess I
board.
appreciate it.
JJ McCarthy.
A bunch of guys just became available.
Oh man, it's gonna be studied. This is equivalent to when I would back up Kenny Pickett in like any situation ever, and yeah. Anyways, I think
All right.
enough said on that. Gil, who's your pick in the third round?
See, I'm kind of thinking here. I had considered Matt Stafford, but I wasn't sure if I was going to pull the trigger because of age and health. Everybody knows I love Brock Purdy. But I think the best quarterback on the board right now is Jared Goff.
Yeah,
because
he
he's a
is.
guy that you can count on
He is
to
the best on the
throw
board.
4,000 yards or so. He's as garbage, quote unquote, as he has seemed to be at times. He did get the Rams to a Super Bowl.
I have a question.
Play like garbage in that Super Bowl, but got them there. If you think of one of the greatest regular season games of all time, that was a game that Jared Goff won by putting up 50-plus points on the Chiefs. He knows how to get the ball out. And is he the best, most athletic, strongest arm? No. But you trust him to manage the game very well. So give me Jared Goff here with my third
I have a
pick.
question.
What's up?
I don't know how you guys are going to react to this, but I do believe this to the fullest. Why would you not just draft Jordan Love? He's younger and
Because Jordan
the
Love
same
is
play
not
style.
good.
I haven't
I
seen
don't
enough
think
of
that's
Love
true.
to be able to.
I don't think that's true.
I've
you
watched
didn't
Jordan
see-
Love play, and he hasn't really shown me anything that leaves me
Dallas
in
wasn't
any version. No,
Dallas
that
wasn't
game-
enough.
No, they ran for like 200 yards, didn't they? They were
That was a lot of
They
Aaron
did
Jones.
shoving it down their
They
throat.
did everything.
Yeah, and just like I'm not going to let one game deter me from Dak in the playoffs, I'm not letting one game from Jordan Love sway me either. Like he really didn't
I'm just
do
saying,
much
look
all
at his
year.
receivers. Look at his receivers.
Okay,
Led him to the playoffs. All two
No,
with
the
threes
running
and
backs,
fours.
the running backs led him to the playoffs.
Here's the thing.
I don't think that backs it up.
Love
I don't
had
think
a
that'll
couple
back up
good games at the
what
end
you're
of the year.
saying. Go ahead and look it up. Fact check it. Expect it in 3 minutes. Go ahead and go.
I'm going.
What are
going
you
as fast as I
fact-checking?
can. I'm going as fast as I can.
So the thing
Running
with
back
Love,
numbers against Jordan Love.
I don't freaking know. But he had a couple good games at the end of the year. I've seen that a number of times from quarterbacks. Jets
can't I
quarterbacks in
find-
general, I've seen where they finish the year off strong. It's like, oh, they're the next best thing. And then they end up being garbage. So I'm not taking a lot of stock. I need to see more from Jordan Love before I jump on that train. I'm not like Mike Tannenbaum over here where he's like, oh, I would take Jordan Love right after Patrick Mahomes. That's dumb.
Dude,
and there's
listen,
a reason.
I'm not
He
saying
might-
What? That's
He
crazy to
might.
say that. That's what is being said.
Mike Tannenbaum literally said that on ESPN.
Yeah,
He's nuts.
Packers are kind of middle of the road for everything last year, so they
I mean,
they really
Would
didn't
have
lean
did
won,
anywhere.
win
would
a
have won
playoff
too
game.
if he
Did
didn't swing
win
it across
a
the
playoff
field
game.
and throw a pick.
Okay.
That's a lot better than I wouldn't say that's middle. Exactly.
Mark
That too. They could be in the Super Bowl.
Mark
Potentially.
Sanchez won multiple playoff games. Like, are we really hanging our hat on?
It's true.
Yeah, but he had
What?
a defensive head coach instead of LaFleur.
I'm just saying, like, let's not get over.
Anyway,
I'm
let's
just
move on
asking.
here.
Wait,
Let's move on here. I'm sure Jordan Love will probably come off the board maybe in the next couple of rounds.
Reach.
My pick is
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson.
You do like Anthony Richardson.
What?
Let me explain. Yeah, he's shown nothing in the NFL. I mean, he's played 5 games, but
Injured.
and I
Everyone.
talked about this. He's coming into his second year. Yeah, he got hurt. But I talked about this in the power ranking video. He's an archetype we've never seen in the NFL before. 6'5", 270 pounds with the cannon of an arm. Like Cam Newton is close, but Anthony Richardson's a lot bigger than Cam Newton was. So I just think I'd roll the dice and see if he was good or not. If I was starting a franchise, he could
Cam
be.
Newton sucked.
Cam Newton did not suck. He won an MVP, and then he went
Yeah.
15-1.
The dude
then
carried a bum-ass Panthers team.
And then
The
after
Steelers.
those couple years, what happened?
He got hurt
And
By
then what?
by
We
TJ
have-
Watt
You have to take that. Why are we not drafting Rodgers? He's the best. Why is
because
he
he's
not up?
40.
Because he's old.
He's 40.
I'm
He's
telling
old.
you. Okay, you'll get a couple good seasons with Richardson. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I see.
Let's
thought
circle back
about
to
Richardson.
the ball knowing comment. That
And
was
then
made
every
earlier.
time I think about
think it's
Richardson, I
irrelevant.
remember that he would be. It's unprecedented for him to be even a starter in the league based on his college production. Horrible in college, and then came to the NFL and looked
Yeah, he was a
pretty
horrible
good,
college
and then
player.
got himself hurt because he's
Yeah.
athletic but doesn't know how to not take a hit or give a hit or anything like that. So it's like if you had Josh Allen, but like worse in
I
every
mean,
way.
if you look at... Yeah, that's who I was going to make the comparison to was Josh Allen, because Josh Allen's college numbers weren't that great. Like, he turned the ball over a lot. He was better than Anthony
He was
Richardson.
drafted on his projection. His
Yep.
projection.
And the same with Richardson. They were
Yeah, and
drafted.
that's what I'm drafting him on projection right now.
Forgot who I was going to pick, so give me.
All right.
All right, Drew, you got back-to-back here.
All right. I might have to do something really gross that I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Make your pick, and then you want to quickly
Whichever
recap
ones.
where we're at in these first 3 rounds, and then let
can
Drew
do that.
kind of think about.
Ooh,
I was wondering
Right,
when
I mean,
Oh
we're
my
on what, 12?
goodness
Is this 12?
gracious!
kind of got stuck on that.
Yeah.
No way.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
Yeah, that's pick 12.
That's
So-
yeah, that's fair.
Top 12.
Okay, we're outside the top 10, but you're saying he's top 15?
I had him at
Yeah.
11 in my power
I
ranking.
hate that spot. He's
I had him
still
at 11.
he's young. He's
Yeah.
good.
I think that's fair.
He's not great. You know,
Yeah, but
I think everyone
you-
already knows my stance.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Going back to real quick. We talked about age for so
Yeah.
long. Matt
Still have,
Stafford was picked in the
you
second
know-
round by Cam, and he's going to be 37. So
sorry,
Just
Cam.
wanted to
I don't hate
throw
it.
that out there.
But yeah, he is
draft
pretty
a
old.
quarterback soon.
But yeah, let me talk about T. Law here.
We'll
I
win a
don't
Super
I
Bowl
don't normally
soon.
talk about him
So-
positively, so let's
Yeah, we'll win a Super Bowl soon.
take it while we can get it. He's good.
The floor is yours.
Just hasn't reached
Is
that
it
great
to the left?
status that a lot of people wanted to shovel him into early on in his career. Is some of that his fault? Yeah. Is some of that the Jags' fault? Yeah. So hopefully we can see either another step taken by him or his team. He had a lot of drops last year, especially in the end zone. Calvin Ridley was not as good as was
Calvin Ridley
expected
was-
to be.
That did
Uh,
happen.
I-
That's
I-
true.
You could just say one person in particular.
and Calvin Ridley is such a unique player. Let me just talk
Zay
about that
Jones
real
is
quick.
better
He's
than
like
him.
the same age as Amari Cooper, but they didn't play at Alabama together. Nuts. Don't know how that works. Anyways, I still
Yeah,
think
that's crazy. That
yeah,
whole
they're
that whole
like
stat.
very close in age, but never played on Bama together.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley is 29, and Amari Cooper is 30. He just turned 30 last
They-
month, so they're
Yeah.
they're the
I know,
same.
it's crazy.
They
I
were
didn't
both
believe
born
it
in
either.
1994.
And they never. Wow.
Because Amari Cooper came out early, and then yeah. Anyway,
Amari Cooper was smart. That's why.
Trevor Lawrence is
That-
still
I
good.
did not
Like,
realize
he still has
I heard
potential.
that.
He still shows flashes of being a really good quarterback, making his way into the top 10. But he's not there yet. But I think he still has the chance to be. And if you're starting a franchise, especially at this point, if this is how the draft is laid out, I don't think you can make another pick that would be any better than T-Law right here. So.
I think the argument I made in the quarterback draft or the quarterback contract video that I put out a couple weeks ago was T-Law came out with such hype of he is the best prospect since Andrew Luck, so there was all this hype around him, and he hasn't lived up to that hype, but that doesn't mean he hasn't lived up to anything. Like, he's still been good. He still won a playoff game.
Yeah. And remember how bad the Jaguars were for the last 2 decades.
So
Almost beat
you
the
have to
Chiefs
give him
also.
credit there. Yeah.
Almost beat the Chiefs. Very close.
Almost doesn't count, but yeah.
It does.
But still, like, for T-Law, he hasn't lived up to the billing of greatest prospect in this generation, but he's still a good quarterback that you would feel comfortable starting your team with.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, I'll recap us real quick. Drew, you think about your next one. Let's try to fly through these next 8 picks here because we are going on about 35 minutes. CJ Stroud was the 1-1. We won't circle back to that. Patrick Mahomes taking 2nd, Justin Herbert at 3, Josh Allen at 4, Burrow at 5, Lamar Jackson at 6, Dak at 7, Stafford at 8, J.J. McCarthy at 9, Jared Goff at 10, Anthony Richardson at 11, and Trevor Lawrence at 12. That leaves us with 8 more picks to go before our quiz.
Drew currently has 2 former first overall picks.
Oh, no, something crazy.
Team so far.
Yeah.
That he does.
Coming out of left
Is he
field,
about to
give me
make it?
Kyler Murray.
He's about to make a 3.
Give me Kyler Murray. Yeah.
Dang it. Whoa, that is
Kyler
not
Murray.
the number 1 pick. Oh, no.
Guess what? Guess what about
Holy
Kyler Murray?
That's crazy. He's been
Guess
listening
what
to
about
too
Kyler
much
Murray?
Phoenix Sports
and guess
Talk
what
Radio.
about Jordan Love? They're separated
He's
in
short.
age by 1 year.
Look at Cam's
So
face.
let me
It's
get
fine.
Kyler. He's shown flashes on a terrible Cardinals team.
That is crazy. That is
I
wild.
think him and Marv will be pretty nice this year. They're not going to be great. They're not going to be a good team at all. Well, maybe good. Listen, man, give me Kyler.
6'3" to 5'9".
I'm taking it. I'm taking a chance. Sometimes you got to take a chance. He's young. He's proven more than Jordan Love.
Okay.
6'3".
Exactly.
Well, that don't mean anything. Go talk to Drew. Tell Drew Brees about height.
Me?
Talk to him about height.
Yeah,
Okay,
size
go
doesn't
ahead.
matter.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Tell me more. Go ahead.
He's athletic.
No, not you.
Alan
Dylan.
Murray.
Had a great
Alan Murray.
season
what has he
a
done?
couple years ago.
Nothing.
With the Cardinals. Yep. Yeah, something
He was
like
in
that.
MVP talks until
Few
they
years
finally
ago.
lost
He-
the game.
he's got-
'Cause they
he's got-
started
he's got
like
experience.
11-0.
And he had
Something like
he
that?
had an ACL injury. Hopefully, a little bit more maturity this year with his after his little Call of Duty scandal. It's true, but
Todd.
With college football 25 coming out, though,
Cam, your best franchise quarterback of all time is Frank Tarkenton. And
No, I wouldn't
Buddy
even
was
say that.
he's
I wouldn't.
he
I
would
wouldn't
he's
say
your
that.
best.
give me Kyler.
He's 6 foot tall.
I wouldn't say he's the best all time. I
But
think
you also would
that's
draft
Homer.
JJ McCarthy in the 3rd round, so we don't really,
that's because I have to. I have to.
I would
No, you
like your,
don't.
I would like your,
If
I
it
would
was
like your thoughts
Cousins,
about
it would
Kyler,
be
please.
it would be Cousins if it
Michael
was
Vick,
not.
Russell Wilson.
That's fine.
I would
Stroud's
not
not
draft
available,
Kyler Murray
so-
here, personally.
Especially over Stroud, specifically,
Stroud went-
especially if it's
Stroud
1
was
year.
gone.
Picks ago.
And
That
not
was the
Stroud,
first one
love,
gone. Do you remember?
love,
Yeah, and then
Love.
remember what I said about Love?
love.
He's 1 year
love,
younger with
love,
like 4
love,
years less experience.
Jordan Love. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Leave me
Don't hurt
alone,
me.
please. Leave
No.
me alone.
Aaron Jones, what's he teaching him?
Not the
Love
mobility and
learned
doesn't
from
have
Aaron
the
Jones.
Aaron Jones, what's he teaching
Kyler
him?
Murray
He's
learned
teaching him how to
from
run
Josh
the ball. That's great.
Rosen.
Yeah.
Not him.
Aaron Jones plus Aaron Rodgers.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't care. My
Dylan,
pick,
you're up.
Listen,
My
two
pick.
Aarons.
my pick is Caleb Williams.
That's
Oh yeah,
awful.
that's true. I forgot that was
Please.
an official pick.
JJ
Never-
McCarthy, shut up.
He just went number 1 overall. The Bears are.
Paints his
Yeah.
nails.
I
Paints
don't
his
care if he
nails.
paints his nails. Patrick Mahomes paints his nails sometimes. Caleb
His daughter
Williams.
does that.
I don't care. Caleb Williams was just the Bears had their pick of starting their franchise with the quarterback, and they went with Caleb Williams. So, just looking at the other names on the list, like I'm not taking Kirk, I'm not taking Love or Purdy or Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Tua. I'm not taking any of those guys. I'd rather roll the dice with the talent that Caleb Williams might have. He might also be bad. We've talked about that enough, but with who's left on the board, I'm going with Caleb Williams.
I was thinking about him. I'm not going to lie.
I was wondering if I'd be able to get him in the 5th because I thought there was no shot that Cam was going to take Caleb Williams. It was going to come down to if we're going to take him or not. So that's a bummer. I don't hate that.
With what's left, it makes sense. Here.
I am going to take.
It's okay. That's okay with
Short King Brock Purdy. Come on.
Better get a great roster, buddy.
He's kind of like a Jared Goff where you can kind of count on him to put the ball in the right spot. Yeah, he's turned the ball over a few times in some critical moments. He's a young guy. I think he can continue to learn and grow from that. But with what's left on the board, I'd take Brock Purdy over Jordan Love right now. I would take Brock Purdy over older quarterbacks right now, like Baker or Russ or Rodgers. So it comes down to Jalen Hurts or who's still on the board, or Brock Purdy. And right now, I just kind of like Brock Purdy a little bit more. So give me Purdy.
Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy are 1 year apart, age-wise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, give me Jordan Love, and then
That makes sense.
Picking a conference rival, that's crazy. I picked Lamar. I can't talk.
So before you make your pick, here is, if I'm just going off of my head here, here's like best available as we go into this final round. You have Jalen Hurts, you have Baker, you have Tua, you have Rodgers, both Steeler quarterbacks in Fields and Russ, Bryce Young.
wait, Fields.
It's Fields to pick.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
There's such a
Fair
homer.
enough.
Dude.
I mean,
I am. Needs to
That's
be some
gotta
bias
be-
on the show. Needs to be. There's four guys. There needs to be some bias. Give me
Well, I'm
Ohio
just
State,
mad
Minnesota,
because I was
every
picking
time.
next. I'm mad.
Yeah, sorry about it.
I'm mad. It's okay. That's got to be, yeah. That might be one of the worst teams I've ever seen put together. Stroud, Stafford,
You got
McCarthy,
Stroud.
Love, and Fields. That's
Stroud learns from Matthew. Matthew comes in if needed. Fields
Okay.
learns from Matthew.
Gil.
Matthew
We're back to
comes
you.
Quarterback coach forever. Okay, go ahead.
I know I said my last pick was between Hurts and Purdy, but with this being my last pick, I got to go Homer. So give me Rodgers, the Hall of Famer. And if he can just stay in for one completed pass, we're happy. So give me Rodgers here to round out this phenomenal draft for Eternal Sadness.
It actually was a fantastic draft. I can't even deny it. I do not know who to go with here because I fully thought Justin Fields was going to fall to me. So I'm looking at Hurts. I would not start a franchise with Hurts. I'm looking at Tua. I would not start a franchise with Tua. Cousins, I would not start a franchise with Cousins. He's not even going to make it the year. Really feeling the bottom of the barrel here.
Like rookies and for
yeah,
guys
I
that
guess-
played a year. Zach Wilson. Sam
I guess
Darnold.
I'll take Drake May. Just I liked him coming out of the draft. We'll see what he turns out to be, but just looking at the picks, I don't see many other options.
no,
What do you call me crazy for?
that's why it's crazy.
Is that what you gonna pick?
Find out.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're gonna find
All
out.
right. Last pick.
It's not
You're
gonna
on
be
the you're on the board here. You're on the clock.
If I got to pick my offensive line and my running
With the
back
last pick.
first, then I'd pick Hurts. So I know that they can push him over the end zone. Anyways, I think I was gonna do something crazy. I tossed around in my brain for like 0.2 seconds of taking Trey Lance. Because he's only 24. You know, he's got the athletic pieces, kind of like Anthony Richardson.
That's actually crazy.
Threw the
He's
ball
still younger
like
than
10
like all
times
these
in
dudes.
his career. From high school to college, dude's barely played football at all. Actually, it's insane. But anyways, not going to do that. If this was going to go a few more rounds, maybe he'd be on there shortly. But I think, and we're pretty deep down here, man. I mean, this is round 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take Tua.
Yeah.
Because he
pick 20.
hasn't been great, but he hasn't been terrible. He's still young. You're starting a team. Go ahead, give it a shot with Tua. He might not be like he's not taking you to the promised land probably, but he's not going to be. You know, you're not going to be the worst team in the league or in your. Especially depending on what kind of weapons you have. Obviously, he's carried by his Tyreek model.
What?
Why are you screaming?
Stop breathing into the mic. Because I don't want that in my
Who was the
ear.
last
I'm
pick?
sorry.
Buddy,
Thank you.
you've been
Moving
coughing in my ear for the last hour.
Give us a recap
I
of
tried
our
to
teams,
mute it.
Dylan.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
see who
Drew?
drafted.
Yeah.
I'm
Proceed.
fighting the
Okay.
cold. Relax.
Thanks,
Drew?
Drew.
We're gonna have one
Yeah,
comment.
yeah. So leave your votes in the comments down below. You got Team Cam, which I still don't see his name down there, but CJ Stroud, Matt Stafford, JJ McCarthy, Jordan Love, Justin Fields. It's quite the team. Gil had the second pick, went Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, and Aaron Rodgers. Kind of tapered off a little bit there at the end, I think. My team, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams, Drake May. A little interesting there. And then Drew went Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, Tua Tagovailoa.
So, first thing that comes to mind when I see this, Drew took only first-round draft or quarterbacks, and actually so did Dylan.
Wow.
Dylan's last 2 quarterbacks were drafted this year. 1 quarterback drafted last year. 3 of Cam's quarterbacks, 1 in the horseshoe, which pains me to say.
It is interesting to see the different
C.J. Stroud, J.J. McCarthy,
Justin Fields all won games in the shoe. See how I can
do that.
Very smart.
And the notable quarterbacks that were left.
Shut up, Cam.
Jalen Hurts is the first one that sticks out. Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield. Will Levis. Deshaun Watson. Gardner Minshew.
I thought you said
Bryce
notable.
Young.
Gardner Minshew don't need to be mentioned.
Yeah, he
Not
does.
really.
He's a
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Forgot
that's
Aiden.
Carr. And Daniel Jones.
Ew. Okay, all right, stop doing that in my ear,
We got
please.
the point. We got the point. But overall, I
I think if we showed this list to anyone,
this was solid. I think I
like on a
definitely did the
national
best.
media level,
but
and they saw Jalen
you know-
Hurts not selected, they would say hurtful things. Probably. But
they would.
yeah,
Zero ball no. Got it.
Jalen
the
Hurts not
credibility a little
selected,
bit,
but
but that's
J.J.
okay
McCarthy the
because
third round
he's a
pick.
bum.
Yeah. CJ
That's-
Stroud won over Mahomes too. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's a good time to transition to the quiz here. We'll try to run through this. The quiz I have prepped for you today, boys. Kind of staying on the QB theme to start. And celebrating that NCAA 25 is right around the corner, I have a spin the wheel. And the wheel has all 32 NFL teams on it. And when it lands on that team, you have to tell me the college of that starting quarterback. Now, that shouldn't be too hard. I feel like we know most. You guys know most of this. And when you get through that, I have the running backs on deck. If we get to it. 3 strikes and you're out.
Okay.
We'll keep the same order. It'll go Cam, Gill, Drew, Cam, Gill, Drew. Cam, you are on the clock
Cam's
here.
gonna be good.
The first team you have.
Are you able to screen share that?
I'm not able to screen share this. So the team is
Some
the
of the
Detroit
team.
Lions. The Detroit Lions.
Jared
Jared Goff.
Cal.
All right. We're good there. And I'm taking these guys off the spinner as I go through. Gil, your team is the Tennessee Titans.
Levis went to Kentucky.
Levis did go to Kentucky. All right. Drew, your team is, like I said, we're probably going to go through this semi-quickly, so that's why I got the running backs next. The Pittsburgh Steelers, and you can choose either Fields or Russell Wilson. Okay. You are correct. For which one?
Sees the answers, bro.
Dylan, are you doing this also?
He's the one that's spinning.
No, I have a
He sees the answers.
Cleveland
He made
Browns, Deshaun Watson.
Clemson.
Clemson is correct.
That's
Here
what
we
the
go.
backups.
The next spin for Gil is the Rams. Matt Stafford.
I'm gonna mess up, bro. Come on.
All right. See, it's really not
Give
a
me
hard
my
quiz.
chance.
Like you know most
Then
of
let's
these.
go quickly.
I'm wondering where I'm gonna mess up.
I think I was gonna do this a little different way. Yeah, that's on me. I was gonna I have a list of the NFL quarterbacks, the most recent quarterback that actually started a game for the team, and I was gonna do that person. But we'll keep going. I'll start that next round to make it a little bit tougher. Jacksonville Jaguars for you, Drew. Clemson.
Crazy.
All right, so now I'm going to do the most recent quarterback to
tell me
start
who
a
that
game
would
for
be,
that
though?
team. So there's going to be some other guys in here. We're kicking it up a notch. Yeah, I will tell you the name. Next is Green Bay Packers. It is Jordan Love, though, for you, Cam. Where did Jordan
Utah
Love
State.
go to stay? All right, Utah State. You got it.
I'm telling you, you gotta go to backups.
Well, that's
Trust me, that's what I'm doing. There's going to be some backups on this list.
I speed it up then.
I'm
in
going
there.
as fast as I can, man. The Chargers for you, Gil. And that is going to be Easton Stick. Where did Easton Stick go to college?
Oh, that's tough for you. I know it.
Why do I want to say Washington?
I'm going to need you to lock in your answer.
Shit. It's not Washington, but I can't think of anyone else.
What the heck?
So screw it.
What the heck?
Correct. We're going to move on to Drew. You now have to answer.
Oh.
No, because you're gonna answer it and then you're gonna get it right.
Is that a dub?
Thanks.
No, it's
Maybe
3 strikes.
you're not
dog.
because you're a bum.
No,
No, I'm not gonna get it right.
I am.
He went to.
No, I'm gonna get it
He went to Kentucky.
right. This feels good.
3. False. Cam,
North
where'd he
Dakota
go?
State.
He did go to North Dakota State. You are
Oh.
correct. So
do
2
we get two?
strikes for Gil and for Gil and Drew.
You guys need to get your FCS game up.
1 strike each.
Buccaneers is next with Baker Mayfield, Gil.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is correct. The next
Wyoming.
player is the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen for Drew. There you go. See, it's coming back around here. We've still got a handful of teams on the list. When we get to running backs, we're gonna get some strikes. Eagles.
Which one
Jalen
you want to
Hurts.
do? Okay. I was gonna say Oklahoma and Alabama.
Well, yeah. His official answer is Oklahoma.
Okay, well, it's both.
Sorry, it's not the easiest to run the wheel. There's a lot of dudes on here.
32.
Switch up the names sometimes.
Damn.
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
Nick
really?
was the last.
Mullins.
Nick Mullins was.
Let's go, Gil. Let's go,
Wasn't
Gil.
he
You
like
saved
Southern
us.
Miss?
You saved
He
me.
won Southern Miss. Yes, Gil.
Dang, Gil, let's go. You saved me too. I was gonna say Iowa.
That doesn't feel like a bad guess.
Blaine Gabbert.
The
No, it
Chiefs.
doesn't, but
The
I-
Chiefs. Blaine Gabbert.
Why was Blaine Gabbert
Come on,
the
you guys-
last one to
I
play?
got it. I got it. Let's go.
You got it?
Mahomes playing the Super Bowl.
Week 18,
That-
man.
No.
Mahomes is-
No,
it's not regular.
Texas Tech, bro. Texas Tech. That's where Mahomes.
Yeah.
Who started the
Drew,
last
it's
Chiefs
easy.
game?
It's easy.
Nah, you didn't clarify.
No, it's a regular season game. It's a last.
He didn't.
No,
He didn't say it. He didn't say that.
Texas Tech.
I'm
Patrick
telling you who the
Mahomes.
quarterback is. It don't matter.
I don't know. He didn't play for the Chiefs this year. He didn't play last
Where
year.
did Blaine Gabbert go to
Mahomes.
school, Drew?
Nah. This game's rigged.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Dylan,
that's a
can I
strike
go
for you,
ahead?
big dog. That's
Yeah,
a strike
go
for you,
ahead.
big dog.
Hey,
Cam.
Drew, I need you to realize this guy was a GOAT in college. It was
Ooh.
Missouri, and they were
That's
ranked
Mahomes
number
won the Super
1 or
Bowl, though,
2
for
in
the
the
Chiefs.
country at one point.
It is Missouri. Cam's correct.
The viewers know.
Drew,
The
it-
viewers know what happened.
Drew with 2 strikes. Gil, you got Kyler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals.
That's
Oklahoma.
crazy.
Listen, I'm
Wait,
going all
wait
over
a
the
minute.
ways.
Wait a minute. If it's 2, you should know.
What?
What?
You should know the second school that he went to.
The Redskins, Drew.
The Commanders.
Wait a minute.
No, he
Come
doesn't.
on.
Cam, what are you going on about?
He's
bro?
got to
Stop
answer
yapping
the
down
second
there.
school.
Sorry.
What are you yapping for?
No.
It was Texas Tech.
That's crazy.
No, it's A&M.
No,
it was
it
A&M.
wasn't.
Thank you. North
Yeah,
Carolina.
A&M.
I don't
All right,
care.
go ahead.
Drew,
Yeah,
you got
go
the
on, me
Commanders.
too.
Sam Howell.
Racist for real.
My wheel says the Redskins. So the Falcons. Desmond Ritter. Cam.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Gil, you have the Dolphins, which is Tua.
Bama.
All right. I'm really hoping we get to the running back stage. I want to see you guys hear some of these. Your choice, Skip. That's on me.
Come on, man.
The Jets.
I know you guys don't know this.
Trevor Siemian.
Be serious.
Me.
Gil.
I know you don't know this.
Who
I
is
know.
up?
Hey!
Who is up? Is it Cam?
Is it me?
Oh, it's
Damn,
Me?
Yeah. You,
stupid as hell.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
Yeah.
This one's true. This one that is their. I mean, they didn't play the playoffs, so this one's
Trevor
true.
Siemian, dude. Freaking.
The
Oh.
Jets.
He went to
Yes,
Bond
sir.
University.
Boy, no, you don't know this one. Yeah, Gil.
He went to Boston College.
Basically. Cam,
Yeah.
do you know?
Yeah, I got sold
Yeah,
on.
it's
Everyone knows what
Northwestern.
happened. Everyone knows
It is
what happened.
Northwestern.
There you
Drew,
go.
you're out. The Colts. Gardner Minshew. Gil.
Washington State.
That is correct.
Go, Gil.
I couldn't, as
Back
soon
to you,
as that came
Cam.
out, I was debating
Okay.
that shit. Was it Eastern?
The Cowboys for Dak.
Mississippi State.
All right.
Yeah, because you're weird.
I need people to understand. I used to write down quarterback
Write
names
down,
in a
write
notebook.
down Trevor Siemian's freaking college.
Drew, I was
Weirdo.
in your class doing it.
Who's up? Who's up? Is it Gil?
I think
Gil.
it's me.
It's
Yeah.
me
You
and Gil.
have the Baltimore Ravens, Tyler Huntley.
Oh, you're cooked. Please.
Was he UCLA?
He was
No,
not.
he was Utah.
He was Utah. Cam is owning you boys in this. Cam, you have the Giants. And the Giants quarterback is Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, Virginia Tech.
Yes, sir. Cam is kicking y'all ass on this game. Chicago
Give me-
Bears, Justin Fields.
He was not
Gil.
on the Ohio Bobcats.
Ayo, baby. Yeah, fuck you, Drew. So, oh,
Whoa!
Language.
Family-friendly
Gil,
environment.
Gil, you got the Panthers.
no, it's me. It's me.
Damn.
Whoever's next has the Panthers.
It's Bryce Young.
It is Bryce Young.
Alabama.
Alaska.
If you want to do the backup, it's TCU.
Denver Broncos. Jarrett Stidham.
Auburn?
That is
Yep.
correct. It's all right. We'll flip to running backs and we'll put Drew back in the game here for running backs. I just want to see how you guys do. Oakland Raiders. I guess they're the Las Vegas Raiders.
Vegas.
Aiden O'Connell.
Purdue.
That's correct. The New England Patriots. Bailey Zappi.
He was Western Kentucky?
That is correct.
Hey, let's go, Gil.
Bro, Gil got Nick Mullins. He's done for the. That's all it. It's everything it is. The 49ers.
30.
Sam Darnold.
USC.
Iowa State.
The Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith.
West Virginia.
Dang, it's like the college football goats going up against each other.
Cincinnati Bengals. Jake Browning.
Washington.
Yes, sir.
TFP team.
The last two teams are the Saints and the Texans. Whoever's next has the Texans. And
Really?
your quarterback is CJ Stroud.
OH.
And
Ayo.
so the Saints is Derek Carr.
Fresno State.
Okay. All right. So now we're on running backs.
We want to just
what?
wipe the strikes.
That's it. That's all
Clean.
32 teams.
Wait,
Cam,
no, it
Cam
can't-
wins the quarterback round. Cam, you
Wait,
win.
no. Do I? Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
You win. Yeah,
won
he
the
stops
quarterback.
complaining
We can
once
get-
he wins.
No, I mean, I would like to go to backup, so that's fine. I'd like to.
No,
I'd
we're
like
going to
see
running
Gil
backs.
go
We're going
with
to
me.
running backs. So
get
we're
it.
back to the
Running
top.
backs is going
Cam,
to
you go first. Zach Moss.
Zach Moss is Utah.
He did go to Utah. Good job,
I
Cam.
think he was with Tyler Huntley also. So, fun fact.
Drew? Oh, wait, no, it would be me.
It's Gil. Gil's next. Gil, you have number 36. Gil, you have Tyler Algier.
Algier was at BYU.
Yeah, I'm
He did
cooked.
go to BYU. Gil, Drew, you shaking in your boots right now?
I was wrong.
He said, yeah, I'm good. It's all right. You got running back 12. The lower the number, the better. It's the bigger the name. Najee Harris.
Well, you said Ohio
Crazy.
for yeah.
It's actually Alabama strike.
Back to Cam.
Bro, I said
Bobcats
OH.
players.
I said OH.
You said
twice.
OH like a million times. Number 63.
I did not. I just said IO. Ooh, here we go.
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, Florida State. That worried me for a second, not gonna lie. Had to think about it.
You got lucky. Number
No, he's after
63.
Dalvin. Bertha, I'm giving you more knowledge.
Gil, you got running back number 3.
That's-
Derrick Henry.
Bama.
Okay. No strikes after a couple rounds. Drew, you have running back 57.
Oh.
Latavius Murray.
He went to.
Where did Latavius Murray go to college?
Oklahoma.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Said Oklahoma.
1. Nope. Cam,
What'd you
where did
Hold on.
Latavius Murray go to? No Googling, Cam. We can't see you. No
I'm
Googling.
not Googling, bro. I'm walking around. Start your timer.
5, 4,
Yeah. He Googled
3,
it. He Googled it.
2,
He Googled it.
Oh,
One.
wait, UCF.
This dude.
Blake
He
Bo-
Googled
no,
it. He
no,
Googled
no,
it.
no.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
a strike.
hold on. Let me
That's
tell
a
you why.
strike. That's a strike.
I am in. Brother, I don't even have a phone. Hold on.
Yeah, he
Hold on. Let
recorded
me
off
tell
his
you.
phone.
The way he was talking, he was like,
Blake
hush, like,
Bortles.
looking at his-
Blake Bortles, 14-0 season. Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. Gil, you have Nick Chubb.
Georgia.
$21.
Drew, you have running back 21.
Michigan State.
21. Kenneth Walker III.
Boo.
Back to the top. Running back 13, Cam. Where did Travis Etienne go to school?
Fucking Clemson.
This buddy's pausing like he's got Google. That's all I'm saying.
No. I paused because I said the word. We need to bleep it.
Saquon Barkley, Gil.
Penn State.
Okay. For you, Drew, Rashad White.
I know. Yeah, got
Arizona
it.
State.
Drew, it's like you literally took.
Okay,
No.
all right.
You don't know anything.
All right. It is Arizona State, Cam.
I know.
You said no.
I think he transferred too.
He did transfer a couple times. Number 4, Cam. Where did Raheem Mostert go to school?
Purdue. Please. It's got to be
That is
Purdue, right?
correct. That is correct.
Kind of scared.
Yeah, look at him Googling. Yeah, what are you using to Google that?
I'm checking Rashad.
Yeah, he's cheating. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Eject him. He's gone.
Yeah.
Lying.
I'm not
Exposed himself.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked.
I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
you're cooked.
Hold
You're
on.
cooked.
Hold
You're
on.
cooked.
Take it easy.
Who's next?
Whoever's
Is it
next
Gil?
has Zach
Drew, I have
Charbonnet.
answered every question within almost half a millisecond. The one that took me a second. The one that took me a second is Latavius Murray. Don't even come at me. You don't even know nothing. You don't know nothing.
Nothing.
Zach Charbonnet is next.
UCLA.
Correct.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Cam definitely has.
You thought I was gonna say Michigan
strike
there,
for
didn't you?
that strike for Cam is staying for sure.
You're giving me a strike?
Yeah, you've had a strike.
Not where he.
Okay, my guess was Rashad White also went to Rutgers.
And that's
I
incorrect.
don't know where he went.
That's incorrect?
Yeah, it's incorrect. Joe Mixon.
Oh,
For whoever's
karma.
next.
Don't know where he went.
I think it's Drew.
It's true.
Nope.
Tragic.
Go ahead. Say it again.
No way.
Cam
Yeah, I
just
just
said it.
told you. You listening?
You give it up?
You got the Wikipedia page
All right,
pulled up.
all right. 2014 or no, not 2014. 2017 or 2018.
Okay.
You have 2
20,
seconds.
2017 CFP page.
You have to say. Okay.
Georgia
Gil,
versus
we're on you.
Oklahoma.
Gil, we're on
Yeah,
you.
Nolan.
Guys are yapping, trying to play a
Come
quiz.
on. I'm trying to help him.
Devin Singletary.
Singletary was Florida State, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't.
He was
He was
not.
FAU.
He was FAU.
But all right.
I knew it was a Florida school.
Yeah,
Gary got
Drew,
strike.
Drew, is that
I
all
don't know,
right?
you tell
Drew, is
me.
that all right? Like, with how quickly I answered that, or did I have enough time to Google that?
You might have Googled it.
No, I'm currently building a quarterback in Superstar.
38. A.J. Dillon for whoever's next.
Ooh.
I think it's you, Drew.
Somewhere weird.
Rip.
Quadilla.
All right.
Gil, do you know it? No.
It is somewhere weird, I would say.
Kinda.
I want to say I do know it.
Is an Ohio State coach the
Cam
head
definitely
coach?
has enough time to Google it now.
No, I've known this.
Knob noonish.
I'm pretty sure he was like number 40 or like some stupid number also.
You still on me?
5,
Weird university.
4, 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
BC.
Ooh.
3 strikes. Drew is out. Cam.
Damn.
Boston College.
He did go to Boston College. He did not wear a weird number though. Gil, your person is Devin Achan.
No way
Miami.
you don't know this. No, it's Texas A&M.
That's 2 or 3 for me.
That is 2 for you, Gil. You're living on the edge.
We like that.
Crazy, a false strike. A false
You
strike.
did not get a false strike. You didn't
I
get him
got
by
a
the
false
timer.
strike.
You didn't get it in by the timer
Timer
anyway.
Yeah, I did. It was a 3-letter
Cam,
T.
you're up.
Go ahead,
James
give me another.
Cook. James
James
Cook.
Cook. Oh, wait a minute, Georgia. I had to think
He
for a
did go to
second.
Georgia.
Who almost got you there?
Yeah, he did
Gil?
almost give me there, but
Gil, this is for the game. You got to get it right to stay alive.
does he? He has 2.
He does.
I got 2.
Oh,
Yeah, 3 strikes and you're out, big dog. 30, Alvin Kamara.
Tennessee.
He did go to Tennessee. Cam, you have number 66.
Ooh. Here's the Zeke.
Daryl Henderson.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
Memphis.
Zeke be 66.
Right after
He
what's
did
his
go to
face?
Memphis.
Tony Pollard. No, maybe before. No, before.
Cam's kind of goated at this, I'm not going to lie.
It is. This is his thing.
Gil, you
You guys wanna
have
see?
running back
Like, I'm still-
2.
Nothing.
Kyron Williams.
Who?
Kyron Williams.
Wow.
Am I thinking US?
Go.
No, Notre Dame.
No.
He went to Notre Dame.
That was close. That was
Yeah.
close.
That was very good, Gil.
49. Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders. Okay, so I'm thinking Carolina Panthers, Eagles. All right, that is after Saquon Barkley. Penn State.
Why your thought process behind these is weird.
He's
But
the
it's
guy that
worth
got
it.
stuffed. He's the guy that got stuffed against Chase Young when they called
Chuba Hubbard. Gil, Chuba Hubbard.
Can I
Auburn?
answer this if he doesn't get it? No, it's Oklahoma State. Stupid.
Whoa!
That's the game, folks.
That was uncalled for.
I'm nuts.
Waste all your ball
That's the
knowledge
game,
on
folks.
random colleges.
I love it.
Wrap us up. I gotta go.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
New sweatshirt there for
First of all, go Celtics. All right.
Oh,
18 NBA Finals for the Celtics, so it is new. It's solid, actually. It's phenomenal
Nice.
sweatshirt. But thank you, everybody,
Happy
for
for you.
joining us here at Party Chat Sports. It's been, again, 2 months since we've been able to all get together, so I'm glad we were able to get together tonight. Have a great 4th of July. Stay safe. Don't lose your fingers. Don't pull a Jason Pierre-Paul. And have a, again, phenomenal 4th of July weekend. We'll be back at some point, hopefully, with more content as we get closer to football, training camp, and all that. But make sure you're staying tuned to the feed at Twitter on
Adios.